G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Orbital, and we are back. Welcome back to Icarus, and welcome to my finally completed house. I have been busy dragging all my gubs out of that deep and dark and damp cave, all the way down to my house, and I'm now finally set up properly. All of my stations are down here, my chests are down here, my bed, my fire pit, everything is going my way. Everything's coming up Josh's house, in Josh's house, but we are back in Icarus because there is missions to be done. There is actually something to be done now in this game, other than going out and getting your face mushed in by a very angry mammoth like it's been hanging out with a sloth for too long. Rather than getting killed over there, we have to go and retrieve some parts from some downed satellites. So that is what my goal is for today. I have been very busy between the last episode and this one, going and like harvesting half of a planet's worth of iron. This is just my leftovers. I've been smelting some steel as well. I have more shiny things in my furnace than I ever thought I could. I have been a very busy boy, but we are here, we are ready to go. And I don't want to lose all my stuff by dying 5 minutes in, so please don't let that happen. Look at my river out there though. I've picked a great spot to build my house. I am loving this area. It's a little bit lacking on the caves and the resource gathering part, which is unfortunate because that's a lot of the game, but view-wise, can't top it. Can't bloody beat it. But the reason I've been making my steel rather than just making a buttload of iron is because what we learned when we went and fought the mammoth in the Arctic that time, and we were murdering all of the polar bears we came across, and it's still weighing pretty heavily on my conscience, is that that's the wrong thing, is that the rifle is amazing. So if I'm going to be going exploring and trying to like take on objectives, I feel like the hunting rifle is the way to go about it, because then at least I can stand a chance. I can still use the bow and stuff like that for wolves and whatnot, but anything bigger and furrier and toothier than that is going to need a bullet through the face. So that is what I want to do before I go. I have the steel. I need to make 10 steel screws and some epoxy, leather and wood I have, so that should be relatively quick. In fact, let's just go like this. Are you still 1 into 10? You're 1 into 100. That's the kind of efficiency I like. Alrighty-dighty then. Now I just need some epoxy and we're good to go, which means, I just need some bone meal. Let's grab my leather out of there. Thank you very much. Grab some wood out of somewhere. Someone's got wood for me. There you go. There's some in there. And that will mean that I have everything I need to go hunting rifle. Craft you. I've missed you. I've missed you. Bone spear. But it's relatively good. I need to like reassess where I keep all my gubs on my hotbar. I've moved my food down there, but I can probably leave that in my backpack. That's not too much of an issue. A canteen is very tempting, but I do have the water skin. Maybe I'll just make a second one of those to try and save on my steel expenditure. I'm just really nervous about getting all the way through this and running out of iron, because trying to find that in this world is a pain in the urethra. So I need gunpowder to make my bullets, don't I? So gunpowder needs sulfur and charcoal. I've got more charcoal to know what to do with, and I should have some sulfur in one of these boxes around here somewhere. You'd think me like recently moving there we go, all of my gubs down to this house meant I would know where anything is. Absolutely not. I'm still living out of boxes for the moment. I don't know where anything is. I'm not sure how many rounds I'm gonna want to need, but I think about 50 is probably about right. I'll continue on with crafting the gunpowder because may as well. There we go. Grab 50 of you. I mean, it is going to take 50 iron bars to do that, so 1, 2, and half of you. Get you cracking along as well. That one, max, and that one. So I've got 11 steel left over. Should I make like a steel... Should I make like a steel pickaxe? Maybe like a steel spear or something? That might not be a particularly terrible idea, so that my like hand-to-hand combat isn't terrible. Got my rifle for distance, and then something to take care of a little bit more personal. Because I don't know what I'm going to come up against, but I feel like a couple of bony boys, that's only going to get me boned and not whatever's eating me. So I could make a steel pickaxe, but I think maybe a steel knife might be the way to go, because knives are really good. I mean, if there's a bear trying to rip out my esophagus, I feel like stabbing it in the eye socket might be the best way for me to try and avoid all of my organs spilling out of whatever cavity he decides to tear into. So I think I'll go with that one. I can make more steel. I've got all the screws there. Maybe I'll just make another couple bits of steel just to get myself the steel tools. Maybe that's the smart decision to make. I'm still rolling iron stuff, but I'm not really going on a mining expedition. That's the thing. I can do that later. Maybe if I come back in one piece, I still have the other 2 satellites to go to, then I can start looking at getting some steel tools and stuff. But I am so conscious that I'm going into like an unknown world, an unknown territory with unknown threats. I don't want to get out there and then lose all of my steel tools because I underestimated what I was coming up against, which is definitely a me thing to do. So I'll leave all these things behind. You guys can just hang out in here, actually. That one and that one and that one. I've got food. I've got epoxy for some reason. Don't need you in my bloody anvil, though. I've got bullets. Is that going to be enough to get me through? I might get halfway there and get gutter stomped while I'm on my way, but it's worth a shot. I am also decked out head to tail in furry stuff to try and keep me warm. I'm about as prepared as I'm going to be. I might just make another water skin, take double the water just in case. Or should I just make a canteen? Stuff, I'll make a canteen. We can afford that. I'm watching all of my iron melt away by either turning it into steel bloom, which takes 3 a pop, and it takes 2 iron ore to make a bar. So each steel bloom is worth 12 iron ores. It's just so expensive. And it's such a journey to get more of it that it's super not fun. In you go, though. You'll need some fuel. No whackers knackers. All of my wood's in the anvil, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Here you go. I'm going to actually do my job for a change and give you some wood, so prepare to be disappointed, I suppose. Get that craft up and get that canteen. Because I have oxygen, I'll take both oxygen bladders, actually. And I'll take my water skin and my canteen full of water. And I've got a buttload of food. That should keep me alive, I hope, for the most part. I'm not going to roll with shelter like I did last time, which is probably a little bit daft of me, but hopefully I'll be able to find some caves like I did before and just like bounce between caves all the way along. That's the plan, though my plans never really work out for me, do they? I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this. I've put in so many hours of grinding just to get to this point that now I'm about to say goodbye to my house and just make sure I have everything on me for now, just to make sure I don't have to come back here. I've got food, yes. Water, yes. Double oxygens, yes. House, I really like you. We've had a limited amount of time together, but by the time I've been inside you, it's been short, but I've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed our short time as well. Oh God. All right, well, no time for umming and ahhing about it now. It's just after midday. What lessons have I learned from last time? Actually, on my way, in fact, I'll quickly run back home and make myself a bedroll real quick. I'll make that, I'll leave, I promise. Make a bedroll and probably a campfire and grab a bunch of fiber as well. Because if I need to sleep in a cave somewhere, lucky I came home just then because it's about to start pissing down rain. If I have to take a nap somewhere, take a kip, I need the campfire to make sure that I can actually fall asleep in the frozen tundra I'm about to go dip my chips into. Who am I kidding? It's barely even a breeze. It's barely even raining. Now we're fine. We're fine. We can do this. It's not a thunderstorm, nothing too much to be worried about. A little bit of exposure never hurt anyone. And I don't think that's a true statement at all. But I'm going to head out here. I'm covered in head to toe in bear fur or deer fur, whatever animal I'm currently wearing. I don't need to worry about a little drizzle. It's a little drizzly, but that's all right. I've got my bedroll. I've got some bandages. In fact, you can get salt over for that one. I feel like that's more important. Got fiber, I can get some more on the way, got some wood for the fire, and a bedroll. I think I'm about as prepared for this as I'm going to be, but it's worth a crack. I'm fully expecting I'll get out there and there'll be like 17 angry mammoths who will skewer me on each of their tusks and pass around like a killer whale playing with a seal. It's gonna be bad, and I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I'm curious, and I'm gonna be a cat because I'm about to get killed by curiosity. This is the pass. This is the entrance to the Arctic zone. So this is a different Arctic to the one that I was in last time. That was the one where the mammoth was on the other side of the map. I am all the way down to what, like the southeast. And that one all the way up there, that's like where the mammoth was. So that's on the other side of town. I'm somewhere completely new and somewhere completely different. But I assume the challenges that have come my way are going to be relatively similar. I am rolling with just the longbow this time as well. Last time I had the recurve bow, which was great, until I broke it and then I couldn't repair it anymore. But all I need to repair this one is just a bone. So if I can find a bone in one of the, I'm sure, many animals that populate this place, if I can find a cheeky bone somewhere, I can fix my bow and hopefully keep myself alive. It's all about repairability rather than just out and out firepower. There's a wolfy boy just there, but I'm not, ooh. Look at the tiny little snot. Look how well you blend in. I didn't even bloody notice you. You camouflage little flopsy fuck. I thought you were just a bundle of snow. Well, you know what? You're doing such a good job blending in. I'm going to leave you alive. You're too... There's another one there. You're too adorable for me to murder. I'll keep my bullets and my anger and my aggression for when I see a polar bear. I'll reload my rifle in case I come across one pretty quickly. Oh, that's so... Where did they get added? Look at him. Look how adorable that little guy is. I want to take you home and make you my friend. I enjoy that as my guy runs, he's having a great time with his gun there. He's playing a different kind of game with the shaft of his rifle. That is for damn sure. Look at him go. He loves it. Oh, yes. Keep going. Oh, yes. Keep stroking it. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot my rifle round. Oh, I'm going to put it all over a bear's face. All right. I may not know what I'm doing anymore. I might be a little bit sleep deprived. Oh, bud, not now. Look, I was having... Ooh, all right. Apparently now then. Game's lagging out a bit, but I think we're okay. I was having a lovely little traipse through the snow over here, and you had to come and try and pick a fight. I didn't want to do this. You insisted. We are also level 25, but that kind of like backs up my theory that I didn't need the recurve bow. Just the longbow was more than enough, because I really just need it for the wolves. The big boys can get rifled. The little ones that are a bit more of a threat because they kind of gang up on me. That's what I need the bow for. It's 3:15 in the Arvo, so the sun's going to be setting relatively soon. I need to find a cave to start, just to have somewhere to bunker down if I need to. Need to have some idea of where I can retreat to when something, probably the sky, gets a bit angry at me. There definitely feels like there's significantly... Oh, there's a crevice there. Try not to fall down to that and break your ankles. Hop, over the top. That was a pathetic jump, but we made it. Definitely feels like there's significantly less caves in this Arctic than there was in the other one. The other one had like whatever, like kind of 50 meters where I could really bounce between them. This one's pretty vacant of anywhere that I might be able to bunker down into. I hope it's gonna be... Oh, nope, never mind, I'm going home. He's kind of blocking my path and I kind of want his skin. I don't have the shotgun this time though. Last time I took on polar bears, I had the shotgun for when they got all up and close and personal with me. This time, I do not. I'm a little peckish though, so in the face of danger, I'm just gonna make sure I'm nice and plump, you know? It's like rubbing some like salt and pepper and all sorts of marinade into me. Take the shot. Oh, got him in two. I know the rifle is really good, but I can't get complacent. I really bloody can't. Level 42, I would like your skin, please, because at some point, I would like to wear you as a dapper little outfit, just to hopefully ward off all the other polar bears. I mean, look, if I'm wearing someone's skin, that's not someone you pick a fight with. That looks like a cave over there, and there's another polar bear just waltzing around. Okay, I think I'll murder you real quick. Can I get a shot on your head, please? Like that. I don't think that was a headshot, but... Neither was that. Oh, there we go. 1,500 damage. I'll put one between the earlobes. It's fine. It's fine. He's just having a nap. He's a little bit holy. He's a little bit leaky, but it's fine. Don't mind me. I'll quickly just harvest you up and get your rug. I'd still love to be able to make a polar bear rug, or even a bear rug or a deer rug or whatever. Have some like nice furniture for the floor to keep my toesies warm. I want that to be a thing. Like, yes, wearing a polar bear is cool, but walking on one is, well, a little bit morbid actually, but they keep me warm. I'm hoping that this Arctic adventure is not too dissimilar to my last one, where there was like those two polar bears at the start. The last one went to the Arctic, and then not really a whole much more after that. So I'm kind of hoping this is the same way. I'll just punch my way into here. Don't mind me. Make a little gobdrel for me to hold my breath and squeeze on through. Nice. Okay. How far in can I go before you give me pneumonia? A long way. Up to here. That's a lot of real estate for me to bunker down into. I quite like that. I can make myself a medium crate. So maybe I should consider like putting a crate down here. Maybe do a cheeky bit of mining on the way through in case it does become nighttime. What do you need though? You want to use 32. I can pick up wood. Fiber's my harder one to get. So okay, I'll craft one of you. I might just leave this box in here. I can always come back and get it later should I need to, but at least having some storage will make things way easier for me later. I think I heard a growl. I can't get caught in a cave with a polar bear. I've got to be brave and get out and have a squiz. The last thing I need is some big beary snoot poking through the gap in my dorm saying of cheeky how you going when I'm busy shaking and shitting myself just inside like a much worse version of shake and bake. Okay, I heard a growl. Oh, there you are. I knew you were around here somewhere, you big tubby bastard. I can't quite see your melon. Let me say cantaloupe. The world's got a bit weird, but that's alright. Boom. Right through the back of your head. Come up here where I can see you, please. I don't want to join you in your little cave of death. There you are. Good, Joshy. Good. Don't even need to ADS. You're A-OK firing from the hip. Can I even, like... I can't pick you up. I'm too weak, Sauce. That's fine. I'll still skin you apart. Gotta use your ears. You hear the growl, you hear the footsteps, you panic and shoot shit. I'm actually not far away from wherever this thing is. Oh, there's another one from where this thing is supposed to be. Are you just gonna keep spawning polar bears? I mean, I still want the polar bear outfit, so I'm kind of okay with this. Can I just go like this, actually? Because I feel like it's, oh God, I feel like it's definitely easier to hit something like that when he's not shaking about with the ADS going on. There you go, and I don't want to have to deal with you wasting ammo, but I feel like it was worthwhile. Yep, no, we're good. Okay, apparently we're just on a massacre. We've gone on an exploratory mission, and all we've done is murder the wildlife like we're trying to bring a bloody giant tortoise back to England, but keep mysteriously eating them. I'll take you all apart and keep stashing the fur. If I can bring all the fur back with me at the end of this, though, that's going to be a boon. How are you looking for time? It's actually after 6. Not that you would know it because it's bright as dicks out here, but it's after 6 o'clock. I can sleep and skip it to next morning, which I feel like might actually be a reasonable idea. So, I'll grab both of you. I'll chuck you down just like there. That'll do. Chuck the bed next to it for when I do want to have my long overdue nap somewhere. That'll do. Right, you take that. Activate you. I want you to cook me up this prime meat though. I've got 3 of them. Cook them up and chow them down and give me some extra perks. And once you're done with that, so much meat. I mean, it probably makes sense. I've murdered a bunch of bears. I'm probably going to have meat falling out of my pockets at that rate. But I'll leave you going along like that. And I suppose while I'm waiting for that to cook, I might even go and have a squiz through this mine. I don't know how big or wonderful it's going to be, but I would kind of want to scratch that itch. Because, I mean, I just want to know where the iron is. Couple of nodes there. It's like, even like the mines this far into the winter. Oh, no, I take it back. There's a lot of iron in here. There's a lot of iron in here. Oh, there's a weather event as well. The temptation to, like, build myself a furnace out here, mine the entire cave, and then take all the ingots back with me is pretty large. But I have no experience handling large things, so I don't know what to do about that. I've got my torch out, my campfire going, trying to keep myself warm. That's all my prime steak done now, I think. Oh, I just lost one. No, what are you cooking that shit for? Cook the prime. Oh, I hate it how you do that. Oh, I wish there was a way I could reorganize or just say which one I wanted to do. Damn it. I just lost a prime cut because I was busy cooking up regular pork chops. Ah, it's upsetting. That's right though, I still have the 2, and it do give me a fair amount of time of bonuses. I'm running, oh God, wait, am I on fire? What's going on here? How am I overheating? I'm in the middle of a freaking snowstorm, and you're overheating. There's gotta be a nice, like, in-between. It wasn't even in the fire, and you're like, oh, I'm getting sweaty. Yeah, I know, but just relax a little bit, jeez. I'm gonna spend the rest of this storm, even though it's nighttime and I could sleep, that won't skip the storm. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the storm time in here, just harvesting some of the iron. I'll leave it in that box, I'll take it home with me if I can, but otherwise I'm just kind of standing there staring at the fire instead, waiting for Sirius Black to show up, which, I mean, I don't have a scar on my forehead. Do have the glasses though. Maybe I'll get halfway there. Who knows what's going to come out of the fire. So I was going to grab the rest of this iron and leave it in the box. If I take it home, I'll take it home. But at least it's always there for me later. I wonder actually, how much would it cost me to make myself a forge? Now, can I even make a forge in my hands? Maybe that's the new thing I should be doing. Like making a forge at home, just like one of the regular stone forge, and taking it with me on mining adventures. Because I think from memory, I think the ingots weigh, well, it would have to weigh less because it uses 2 of the ores to make an ingot. So I guess it might weigh half. Maybe, but it's what I need at the end anyway, so I may as well save the time and smelt them in the cave so I can bring more ore or iron home with me. Does that make sense? I can't build one on me, so I'd have to kind of think ahead, which is not my strong suit at all, but something definitely to keep in mind for later on. You're still cooking away. I can grab the rest of you. How are we looking on the storm? We're almost done. So I think that's as good as time as any. Let's not set our spawn point, but enter the bed. It's now 7 a.m. I'm all toasty warm. Nice, nice. I'll take you back. I will come back and take all that iron home with me because I actually have quite a bit of it in here now. Although I might have to do that off camera for tomorrow because I'm still nervous of making it home at all at the moment. Oh boy. All right. Well, apparently someone's coming for breakfast. Not sure I put the call out, but here we go. Go back down to aim down the sights and 1 through you, 2 through you. God, the rifle is good. I made 50 rounds for it. I'm already down to 37. I've been a little bit trigger happy, more than I was anticipating, but listen, I'd rather take no chances with the goddamn polar bear and make sure that it dies before I do. They just keep coming though, so I can't really hang around anymore. I'll take all of that. I'm leaving all my polar bear fur behind in this cave. I'll come back and pick it up on the way back through. I'd rather leave it there while I go adventuring to find out whatever this bloody satellite is than die and have it be lost to the wilderness again. Is it gonna be like in one of these craters? I feel like I mean, it's not really a crater, it's not the polar bear over there. I feel like it's more of a snowdrift than a crater. But I feel like a satellite careening down to whatever, I was gonna say Earth, but down to Icarus and colliding with the ground at probably a fair rate of knots is gonna bury itself at least a couple of feet into the deck. Where is it actually? Am I heading the right way? A little bit. So up here, it looks like. I mean, geez, there's polar bears aplenty over there. Who knows what the dick I'm going to come up against up here. I'm a little anxious. I'm a little tight across the chest, but I have me rifle. Oh, please don't let this go badly. I've come so far and I have such good gubs. I don't want to lose it.
You're getting close. You'll need to reactivate the satellite before you can extract the payload.
Why do I have like, why do I get the feeling it's gonna be like a Left 4 Dead kind of thing where it's like, hey, activate the satellite and it'll make a hideous beeping noise that's gonna bring all of the monsters in the world to you. Oh man, this is gonna be like a defend the point kind of thing. The sun is rising though, so I'll wait a little bit before so I can actually see what I'm doing. But there it is there. There it is there. We found the thing. And so far, we're looking all right. I'm not sure where exactly I'm supposed to activate this thing. I'll quickly chow down on some fish. Oh, all right. Some polar bears are coming to investigate. I'll keep my rifle out then. Is it this thing? A down to damage Icarus orbital terraforming unit. F to arm. Why do I want to arm it?
Okay, it's arming. Oh, I forgot to mention that. You gotta arm it to get the warhead out. But don't worry, it's only a planet-killing bioweapon. Shouldn't take long. Activating the satellite must have alerted the wildlife.
Ah, shit, you asshole! Oh, shit, you asshole! Oh, he's a named bear! He's a named bear! Oh, where? Oh my god, he yeeted me! He absolutely punished me! Blanco, I need you to not, buddy boy. I need you to fucking not. That hurt like fucking dicks on toast.
Psychotic, genetically engineered beast jacked up on exotics for you to worry about.
You fucking prick!
Only 50,000 to go.
Yeah, nah, sick. Fucking Reggie did. Bonza, mate, you limp dick nuggets. Fucking hell, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be like, oh, defend the fucking satellite somehow. They keep using the word terraforming, yet apparently it's a goddamn nuke. You keep using the word terraforming. I don't think it means what you think it means. A planet-killing super weapon that orbits the fucking rock isn't terraforming. That's terra-deforming, you dickbag. Oh, shit. Now I have to do it again? Blanco fucked me up. I have to do it again? Oh, shit. Not again. Look, I've already got bigger problems, alright? Can I just be like the boss battle? Could we be done now, please? Oh, I hate this. I hate this bullshit. Less than 10 seconds to go, and other than Blanco Boy over there, I'm doing relatively okay. Oh, that scared the dick out of me. That was awful.
You should be able to access the warhead now.
Alright, sick.
Just be careful.
Yeah, nah. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the pro tip. Hey, be careful with the planet-killing weapon. Thanks, mates. Didn't think of that myself. Alright. Give me you. Give me you.
That's the one.
Are we good? Are you gonna send some more fluffy dick bags after me?
All began. Don't drop it. Don't shake it. And whatever you do, don't open it.
This thing fell out of the sky.
You want it to stay in there.
It's like the thing in Halo. It's like the thing in Halo where Master Chief falls off a freaking space station and like the gel armor saves him. Fell out of orbit, but oh, a couple of laser rounds might kill him. Yeah, okay. Okay, this thing crashed into a planet and like, oh, don't drop it. What is it, an iPhone? Throw an iPhone off a 3-story building and it's fine. Drop it 3 feet on the carpet. Nope, screen's fucked. Right, well, that's one of our objectives done, so I can now head back home again. I'm getting a little bit peckish, so quickly chow down on some, I was gonna say grizzly bear, but polar bear. Definitely doesn't taste like gristle. I don't need the berries actually. I've still got the prime meat working for me as well. I'll quickly duck back through the mine over here and grab what I can to take home with me. May as well leave nothing behind. And then just bolt. Just go full Usain spec and sprint my way out of the Arctic. It's just after midday. It's not too much of an ask. We should be able to make it back out of here again. I'm a little bit nervous about weather events, but fingers and toesies and foreskins crossed that doesn't happen to me. Oh man, I was waiting for my heart rate to come back down after Blanco the bear came and tried to ruin my face. He slapped me around something shocking. He slapped me into the next valley. I'm trying to leave as much stuff behind as I can. What's more valuable to me, polar bear pelts or iron ore? I suppose I can always come back for it later. Oh, we're 100 grams over the amount. All right, well, give me one of you then by holding Alt. Put you back away. I'm now 200 grams under. Alrighty, dighty then. Nice, still got oxygen actually, still got water. My oxygen blood is still actually working for me, so I'll slurp up a little bit of you. Alright, time to go. Hey, everyone, comments, please remember where this mine is so I can come back and get that iron a little bit later on. Plus, there's still a fuckload more out the back of it too. Out with the plum trees and gum trees in the veranda. Alright, don't bin it now, Josh. Don't drop the warhead, apparently. Can't I just, like, bribe the polar bears? I'll feed you wolves and fish and seals and whatever you bloody want. Just don't let me destroy the planet. I'm booking it out of here about as fast as I can. Like, I've just had Subway make me a sanger and realized I left my wallet at home. I'm getting the dick out of Dodge. I love these little snow rabbits, though. Oh, God. If there's a way, at some point, they've got to bring an animal... Oh, it's a shit shot. Animal taming, right? Either the wolves, like having like wolves and stuff would be fun, but I want to tame the rabbits. I want to have a little hutch at home with all my little furry friends that I protect from the wolves. There's got to be animal taming, right? I mean, if you can tame dinosaurs in Ark, I should be able to tame polar bears in this one. I don't give a shit about the mammoth. I don't think anything in my house has a bigger trunk than I do. So no pet mice either, I suppose. But I just want friends. You dick. I'm down here all by myself. Incoming blizzard, just get out. I don't care if it's a storm in the temperate biome, but being in the Arctic for a blizzard is a bad idea. So if I can just get out of here, it'll re-trigger the weather event and I can avoid turning into a popsicle. Cut the corner. There you go. Hit that curb and ride the apex. Almost there. What am I hungry for? I'm hungry for fish. There you go. Om nom nom. Eat Dory. Yeah, we're good. Made it out. How you doing, buddy? Hey, do you want to see something cool? Look at this. Oh. Alright, I pulled a tube out of my pants and it ran away. Probably fair enough. Oh, it feels good to have my ankles soggy and my toesies dripping as I traipse on down my river back to my house again. My game is struggling. I'm getting frame drops all over the bloody place. Apparently it doesn't super like all the foliage I'm now walking through, but it is good. It is a rip snorting good time to finally be back where I need to be. Oh, look. A less adorable version of my furry friends. I'm still gonna murder you either, because I'm not really in a murderous mood right now. This is a big deal. I've had my fill of murder. I murdered the named polar bear, and I feel like I've got the biggest swinging dick on the planet right now, and I'm fine with that. I'm satiated. I'm fine. I am back home, though. All my iron can go into here. Metals activate you. Get your smelting away, because I'll need you before long anyway. I should probably, like, choose a chest. Oh, come on, frames. Choose a chest and have it to be like my raiding chest. So like in there maybe. In fact, where was mine? Or did I leave it? Or maybe I destroyed it. I might have destroyed it actually. I might even make myself that, like do that forge thing, make myself that stone forge. So when I go out mining again, I can smelt it all in cave. In fact, I can check it now. I can check it now. Give me one of you and one of you. So what do you weigh? You weigh 300 grams and you weigh 200 grams. So it's not quite half, but it's definitely lighter. Works for me. That's fine. Oh, that's interesting. That's either like you get more fur or you can skin animals better, or that there looks like a rug to me. That looks like you could turn whatever prey you've decided to eliminate from this life, you can turn it into some nice little footsie coverings. Make them into slippers. Like house slippers that live on your floor. But that's what I was looking for, the polar bear armor. I don't have any talent left. Didn't have much to start with. I don't have any talent points left to spend, so I can't actually get down to that one, but that's where it is. That's what I needed. Right, because I'm playing solo and I spent all my points on the solo. I've gone as far as I can through this. In fact, that would have been a nice one to have as well, but I've spent it on various other things. Definitely feel like I need more talent points to, like, as I said a little while ago, I feel like this game is definitely weighted more towards multiplayer than single player, which is why you have all these different skill trees. You know, you have one clan who's in charge of like mining and hunting or whatever, one who's in charge of construction, one who's in charge of defense and all that kind of stuff. So there's definitely things that like suit having multiple people, but I have no friends, so my solo tree doesn't have nearly as much stuff in there, which is a bit of a shame, but it is kind of what it is. Oh man. Anyway, I don't think there's much more for me to do around here, is there? I have all that polar bear felt for basically no reason, because I can't turn it into anything anyway, which is a damn crying shame, but I don't think I'm missing much. Incendiary rifle round. It's 10 times the gunpowder, so instead of like, I made 50 rounds before, right? I made 50 rounds of rifle ammo. I could have only made 5 incendiary rounds. But what does that actually take? That takes bones, and I'm a murder fiend anyway, so okay. Takes bones to make the resin. No, to make the core. Wait, what does it take to make? Come on, Josh, you got it right in front of you. You don't have to try and remember. Your memory's shit as it is. It's sulfur and charcoal. What the shit was I on about? So, sulfur's easy to come by. Charcoal's easy as to come by. I've got plenty of it. So maybe, you know what? Stuff it. Now that I know kind of what I'm up against, maybe I'll make a cheeky supply of that as well. So regular polar bears and whatever I come up against, I can use the regular rifle rounds against. But when I'm going to come up against whatever boss fight it is, I can use the explosive rounds. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe that's the way we do it. Because there's not really anything else in here that I'm really after. Maybe I should actually. Look at that. I can make frothies. And I promised myself I'd make it last time, but I neglected it. Ooh, I can make a gas stove as well. Ooh, that's really interesting. I've got 33 points available, so sod it. Let's learn how to make some beers. Let's learn how to make some beer bottles as well. So we're gonna have our own little brewery going over here. Bread dough too, why not? Bread and jam. Bread, jam, and beers. Oh, we're living the life. You know what I do want to do, actually? It might be a little bit of a waste of my resources. We'll get the icebox as well. And the wood cupboard. Sure, why not? I've got points to spend, may as well spend it. But I've got a flat roof up on top of my house, and I can make a brazier now. So, I would like you and you, please. I assume you get made in the anvil, do you? No, maybe the machining bench. No, where the shit do you get made then? Crafting bench, just the regular one. Okay, over here. I really like the layout of my house. It's a shame that when the beta weekend ends, that cost me 20 iron. That might have been a controversial decision, but I stand by it. It's a shame that when the beta weekend ends, I'll lose this world. I'm still not sure how I feel about the temporary world thing. I'm into world building. I like going in and creating a world for myself to live in, but not only having it be like not a permanent world, but also having a time limit on how long you can be in the world's form. Not sure how I feel about that just yet, but I don't really have a say in the matter, to be perfectly honest. To get up there, I need like a ladder. I need one more fiber to make a ladder. Damn it. Okay, hang on. I have no idea where to leave my my nuke, so I guess just hang out in here for a little bit. What do you actually tell me, by the way? Do you tell me anything fun? Responsible for the so-called genocide of Icarus's native wildlife in the Terror Zone. Each warhead, don't know why they're in quotation marks, contains sufficient enzymatic material to adjust, a lot of quotations in here, 1 trillion tons of atmosphere. Handled with care. So it's a flat-out planet killer. Okay, so less of a terraforming operation here and more of just like a colonization kind of thing. Just like, hey, that planet, kind of want it for myself. So murder everything that lives there, and then we'll pretend like we're being helpful by bringing over Earth stuff over and infecting it with our atrocities. All right, fair enough then. There you go. Hold on to that. I'm now a little bit peckish, so a little bit of you. Eat another one of my primes as well. I really should make myself an icebox or a fridge or something to keep all my food happy and lovely. Snack on you as well, but now grab you, wooden ladder, and we'll quickly just bang it up the top. Right about, right next to the door actually, right about there. That looks good. Up we go. Because all I want to do, get up to the top here, is get my brazier, stick your... I suddenly have a moment of empathy for everyone who's ever had the misfortune of going home with me. I pulled that out and it was far, far smaller than I thought it was going to be. That is such a letdown. That's so small. I thought it was going to be this big, wonderful thing that, you know, would sit on top of my roof and cast, like, bolts of flame into the sky. You're the size of my left nut. I am utterly disappointed about that. Well, I mean, that's not going to do anything for me, is it? You were so expensive for how fucking small you are. You were 20 iron, for fuck's sake. Ah. I have many regrets. Oh god, there's a thunderstorm coming in as well. Time for me to take some shelter. I was just kind of thinking though, I feel like the perfect place this would be like out here. Right there, couple of chairs either side and a couple of frothies to go with it. Punching a couple of froths around a fire. That's the perfect way to do anything. Oh, that scared the dick out of me. My whole screen just turned off, but I think we're still recording. Don't bloody know. Apparently the thunderstorm started up. My PC's like, fucking catch you later, Jigglypuff. I'm gonna turn myself off instead. I need to sort all this shit out. You can go down to there, actually. As it all rages outside. Need to refill you too. I really like this house though. I really like how it's looking. Just gonna quickly grab my fire whacker just in case. Rather have it and not need it than the other way around. In fact, what do I need to make myself that glass working bench so I can get on the frost? I feel like after today's adventures, that's pretty needed. Glass working bench, you're in the machining bench, fair enough. And you are in the machining bench as well. God, you're 20 epoxy. For what? It's barely even a chopping board. Refined wood ironing gets epoxy and copper nails. What do you need? About the same. God, you guys are dear as fuck. How badly do I want a froth? I mean, badly, but that's a lot of my resources going into just a couple of sudsy goodnesses. I don't think it's worthwhile. I love the suds as much as anyone else, but I don't think that's particularly worth my time. Hey, we're looking outside, by the way. Storm's rolling in. The thunder's starting to rumble. Forest isn't on fire yet, so I think we're okay. God, I love this place though. Look how good it is in here. I'll turn on all the lights. Turn on you, turn on you, turn on you. Who wouldn't want to live in here? All right, well listen, I think as we listen to the storm rage outside, I think this is a good place to call it. We did a lot today. We found the satellite, we got the bioweapon, and held it with our bare hands and waved it all about like we're flinging our snake around in circles. We got that, we did that, we murdered Blanco, and we made it back home again. And I think that is a successful bloody day. So I don't have to leave this episode here. I will come back because there's those other 2 satellites that I need to go and grab. One in the regular biome, so probably just another bear to fuck with me over there too, but also one back up where the mammoth is. That's going to be a bit of a trek to get out there. Maybe I could potentially do 2 at once. Like punch that one and continue on and get out to that one as well. I had to go around Nipple Mountain again, which was a bit of an endeavor last time, but that could be doable. That could definitely be doable. Something's... Uh-oh. We okay? I heard the sound of crackling trees, so oh god. Yep, things are definitely kicking off outside. My frame rate has gone to arse. Stay with me, game. Stay with me, game. You're okay. You're alright. Oh, it's... Even though I feel like I'm safe inside my lovely little brick cavern over here, I'm never particularly at ease when it's a thunderstorm outside. Go back down here and sail far away from lightning as humanly possible. But I'm gonna have to leave this episode here and come back and try and get to those other satellites in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure to like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.